Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taking off runway 7. Departing straight out. Kilo Oscar Sierra Charlie.
Taking off of Wurtsmith Air Force Base. Sure does. Sure will bring back a lot of memories. I never was able to see the ground. Inside of a 135. Well, that is a long runway, isn't it? Just read the old B-52s took off, KC-135s. There's Leah Road. Me and Guy Smith used to hunt there. I think we already, there's the weapon storage area. That last little building on the top right there was where I worked. Last little bitty one. There is the Christmas tree where all the alert aircraft. Going over Van Etten Lake. I'll spin back around a little bit here. Go over the base. There's the old beach right there. Let's see where the housing area is. Let's see. We lived over here on the other side of, we lived right second road from the left. We lived there, and then we lived over here on Main Street right there. I don't know if you can point them out. I used to grouse hunt back here all the time. It was 3 pipes back here. I didn't know that lake was that big. Me and Alan Phillips and Guy Smith. I don't remember who else. We'll take a little tour back to Footsite. Where that sand is right there is 3 pipes. Used to hunt there all the time. Those are remnants of the forest fire, I think. I never fished in Van Etten Lake that much. I didn't know there was a lake right there. Just snuck back there and caught some fish. Man. This is how the Asaba River meanders. And then there's the dam back there. I didn't know all this was that close from the air. So there's the Footsite village. There's they call it a foot pond. Footsite Dam. Famous for snagging salmon. I couldn't tell you how many times I fished here. Couldn't tell you. Me and Doug Rogers, Bob Napier, Carl Walls, Matt Matheson. Dad came up one time and found a, oh, there's a spot right there where that sandy looking area is where Lee fell out of the boat. But there was a beaver's dam right here on that bank, and that's also where Doug Rogers caught that world record pike. But we found a beaver's dam right there, and man, we caught them. There's where Dad told Boo the story about Bunyan's onions, right there in that little peninsula. A lot of memories here. And let's see, there's Dogfish Bay ahead, where me and Guy Smith, we named it Dogfish Bay. That is Dogfish Bay right there, that big brown looking. We caught so many dogfish out of there, we didn't even know what they were. I didn't really fish much up in here. Coming back the other way, boy, it looks like the water was down. Oh, that's Cooke. Okay, well, yeah, we did fish here. We fished here a lot. Yeah, there's that one bank where Guy and his dad caught hundreds of smallmouth. But there's Cooke Dam. Gotta go over where a guy caught Sheila. Right back in that little cove right there. It's a little bitty sliver. Right there. Right there's where Sheila was caught. So that's Cooke Dam. We caught so many fish here. There's the point. This is where Jason caught his first northern pike. Right there, right there. The overhanging tree is still there. So I'm going to go back now and me and Guy used to put our boat in down there below the dam, and we were out there one night. The mayflies were hitting, I'll show you about where we were. And we had jitterbugs, and we threw the jitterbugs and just burned them up. Right around that corner was right there, right there. The mayflies were hatching. Well, I should be able to land on this runway. It's long enough. Might be able to see the remnants of the famous forest fire in 80, 2, 3, or 4. I can't remember. That's probably what that is. It almost burned this whole area up. I'm hoping to make a smooth landing here. I can't believe how close that is. I'll make this video, then I'm going to do one flying up to Phelps Collins. I can't tell you how many aircraft I watched take off and land on that runway. Yeah, I still did a little bouncing there. Not too proud of that. Hell, you could idle all the way down there. I don't know where they want me to park here. Okay.